Hey, welcome back to the channel. I know it's holiday season and a number of you have plans on frying a turkey. Frying a turkey does not have to be complicated. In today's video, we're going to keep it super simple and show you the ins and outs of how to fry a turkey. Let's dive in. Make sure your bird is completely thawed out. I'm not going to go into detail on how to thaw the bird out, but you can use the refrigerator. You can use a cooler with some water in there, but make sure you completely thaw this bird out. You don't want to have any ice crystals in this bird once we get in that oil and that grease. That can cause an issue. So make sure you have a completely thawed out bird. That is extremely important. Next, we're going to preheat our fryer to 375 degrees. The specific fryer we're using is the Butterball Masterbuilt XL deep fryer. This is a very versatile piece of equipment. You can use it to fry fish, to fry turkey, to fry chicken, pork chops, whatever you want to do there. You can also put water in here if you want to have a seafood boil or something like that. So very versatile piece of equipment. The specific oil we're using today, we're going to be using vegetable oil or frying oil. Some folks will say you got to use peanut oil. You can't do it if you don't have peanut oil. We're not using peanut oil. Peanut oil is not in the budget today. Peanut oil is very expensive right now. So we're going to get this done with some vegetable oil. Now, to save a little bit on your oil, if you have like a Costco or Sam's membership, if you go there, you can get a large container of the oil that a lot of the restaurants buy, and that can save you a bit of money. So let's go ahead and get our oil preheated to 375 degrees. So next, we've already washed and rinsed our turkey, and we also removed the bag inside the cavity of the turkey that has the entrails in there, like the heart, the liver, and all that stuff. Y'all, please make sure you remember to remove that bag. I think it was a couple years ago. I had my turkey ready. It was injected, seasoned. It's in the oil, cooking, looking so beautiful. And then I look in the cavity and see the bag is in there cooking with everything else. Hey, the turkey was still good though. Yeah, we did eat that turkey. It was amazing. But remember to take that bag out the turkey, and after you do all that, you want to pat it dry with paper towels. Today we're going to be using the Tony Chachere's butter marinade. This kit comes already with the injector, so you don't have to worry about that. We're going to use the entire bottle of this marinade. Now, when I've done this before, I've tried to use just a little bit what the bottle said based on how big the turkey is, and then keep the rest in the refrigerator so we can save for later. Well, later never comes, and the marinade ends up going bad. So on today, we're going to use this whole thing of marinade, and what we're going to do is just inject it in the breasts and the thighs and the legs, just all over this turkey. I don't discriminate. I will put this stuff everywhere, and if we got some extra left over, I'll rub it down on the inside, outside. Just get this marinade inside this bird and all over the bird. That's all we're trying to do today. So after we're done injecting the bird, we're going to rub it down with some Tony Chachere's original Creole seasoning. We're going to use a liberal amount to rub all over the entire bird. Don't forget to get inside the cavity. That's a good opportunity there to get some seasoning inside that cavity. And also remember to flip the bird over on the back side and get that back. And I said we're using a liberal amount. I have little ones, and whenever I use the Tony Chachere's, I'm concerned about it being too spicy for them. But even with the liberal amount, they ate the turkey and thought it was great, and it didn't burn their mouth or anything like that. So yeah, you can definitely step it up on the Tony Chachere's to a liberal amount, and I've been able to do that with good success. Now, before we place the turkey in the basket, we're going to spray the basket down with some non-stick cooking spray to prevent the bird from sticking to the basket. Don't skip this step. Make sure you do this step. You want that skin to be nice, beautiful, and crispy. You don't want to skip this step and get your skin torn up and have it stick into your basket, and that's going to impact your presentation, and it's not going to be looking on point. So definitely make sure you spray that basket down before you put that bird in there. Now let's carefully lower the turkey in the oil. Please be really careful here. Go slow. Make sure you also protect your hands from any heat and the oil that may try to splatter back up on you. So we've got our turkey in our fryer. Now let's go ahead and set the timer. We need to cook this turkey 4 minutes per pound. Since our turkey weighs 12.35 pounds, we're gonna cook it for a total of 50 minutes. Once the timer is set, make sure you keep the top closed and let it cook. No peeking. Remember, if you're looking, you're not cooking. Once the timer goes off, check your turkey for doneness. You can use your instant breed thermometer to check the dark meat since it takes longer to cook. Insert the probe in between the thigh and the leg. That's a good place to check. After I temped this bird, it came back as done. However, I wanted the top side of the skin to get a bit more crispy. So I decided to flip the turkey so that the top side could get fully covered by the oil. And after flipping the turkey over in the basket, I let it cook for another 10 minutes. Our timer has just gone off and this bird is done. The skin looks crispy and the inside was so moist and flavorful. We could definitely taste that butter marinade that we injected all throughout the bird. After you give this a try, I'd love to hear your comments down below. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, hit that subscribe button and click that bell so anytime we drop a new video, you'll be the first to know. Hit that like button and leave me some comments. I'd love to hear from you. If you're interested in any of the products we used in today's video, we'll leave some links down below. Hope you have an awesome day, and thanks for watching.